about the food? Man, hold up. That's two things we gotta get to. The food. The food, and have you seen the bitch as thick as you seen in Memphis out here?
No.
No? It's not gonna be.
In the city of no sleep. 25-8, we on the T. Taxing everything, ain't shit free. In the city of no sleep. Everybody on that grind. City of the lights, we gotta shine. In the city of no sleep. Shout out them hustlers and them P's. Niggas selling pussy, coke and weed. In the city of no sleep.
This is your boy Stevie Make 'em Laugh, and I'm here with
Sleepy Loco.
Sleepy Loco. It's gorgeous music, you feel me? Make sure you subscribe to the channel Code 7, you feel me? Code 7 Army. You feel me? We here, we doing our interviews, we getting it together.
You good, my guy?
Nice to meet you, my brother.
Likewise.
You feel me? How you liking Vegas so far?
I fuck with it. We can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I fuck with it. I love the West Coast in general, but Vegas got its own little vibe and shit, and it's cool out here. I like it.
So far, what's your favorite thing about Vegas?
Shit, probably. I don't know. Y'all got bad bitches. Y'all got good weather. You know what I'm saying? The weed is good.
Okay.
So, it ain't hard to please me. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Bad bitches, good food, good weather. We in there.
I feel you. You said that if you got that, you can be in there.
And you never bored here too. It's always something to do. You feel me? You go to the strip.
Yeah.
You go to Fremont. You know they got other shit. You can go to the desert. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I still ain't even did yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my first question is, where does your name come from?
My name, I got Sleepy from my uncle. He started that. They used to call him Sleepy back in the day when he was in school and shit. And they used to go to school, sleep class and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, call this nigga Sleepy.
I thought it was from putting niggas to sleep. You feel me?
That's where the Loco came from. That's how I got the Loco side of the name. You know what I'm saying? My little street escapades and shit. You know what I'm saying? Running around and shit as a young nigga.
So you're a crazy nigga?
Nah, I wouldn't say I'm crazy, but you know, everybody got layers. You feel me? Like, I know when to be a gentleman, and I know when to turn that other switch on. You feel me? When I need to, but for the most part, I'm so cool, calm, and collected. I never really had to turn that switch on, unless you know.
Only when it's needed.
Necessary facts. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are some things that you have upcoming? Like, any projects, things like that?
Yeah, I'm working on a project right now with Blame Swag. I don't know if y'all familiar with him, but he actually just did a project with Money Man called Red Eye. Shit, dope said to me that's Money Man hardest project. And it was pretty much a collab effort between them two. He made the beats, Money Man rapped, and we doing the same thing. We making Blind Sleepy. Okay. So Blind Sleepy on the way. We got I just dropped a song today actually called On My Mind. The live performance, y'all can go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Swag made that beat. You feel me? Yeah.
You been on my mind, but that money gotta come first. Look me in my eyes when we fucking, I bet you come first. A nigga looking for me, that's okay, all of my guns work. He get a round of applause like the end of my concert.
So that's just a little taste of what we got going on, what's to come.
So do you got a lot of songs with Swag? Like, y'all got a connection right now? Y'all finna drop a lot of?
We got a lot of shit.
Okay.
I haven't even put all of it out. I only put, like, me and him probably got like maybe 3 or 4 songs out. You feel me? But
EP?
Nah, just like, you know, singles here and there type shit. You feel me? I've been knowing him for years, like at least 4 or 5 years. So damn near 6. So since I've been knowing him, we just been working. I've been making music, but I fuck with a lot of producers too. So, you know, one year I might do 1 or 2 songs with him, but I might do 10 or 20 with some other niggas. You feel me? This year just so happened to be his year. Okay. And I'm just going in with him. Last year it was Hit Kid.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
You how many you got with Hit Kid?
I got like 3 with Hit Kid. Yep, I got 3. I got 1 with Starlito. I got 1 with Ada Valero from Memphis. And I got 1 with Primo Rice.
That's what I was just gonna say. To the people that don't know you, where you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Yep, born and raised. The east side to be exact.
Hell yeah. So where does your musical influence come from?
My uncle Mook, who I got my name Sleepy from, he wrote my first rap for me. He pretty much just instilled that in me to like want to be a writer and I want to be a part of all of this shit. He used to put me in the studio.
I read about that as your Uncle Mook. So can you give us some, to the people that haven't seen him or heard about your Uncle Mook, can you give us some insight on that?
Yeah, Mook was just, you know, your typical South Memphis nigga that was dope as hell at rapping.
Okay.
He had
So he's like a Soldier Slim type.
Yeah, facts. And he was like a mastermind too though. You feel me? Like this nigga had everybody in the hood believing in him and believing in themselves.
Okay.
You feel me? That's the first person I saw a man lead other men, and they just did whatever he was on. Whatever he was on, they was on. So that was my first time seeing it. So I just carried his flame in the same way, just in my own way.
Okay. Is he still with us or?
Nah, he passed away about 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make it, but it's cool. He's still alive through me.
You feel me? Oh yeah, you gotta carry that torch.
That's what. Yeah.
So a lot of a question I like to ask a lot of artists, like, who is your dream artist to work with?
Man, Ludacris.
Ludacris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Luda, that was my favorite rapper as a kid. So if I could get a
That's
song
my
with Luda,
favorite
that'd be
kid. I
hard.
love
Yeah.
Luda.
Yeah, Luda, he was that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. And he's still dope, you feel me? But like back in the day, dude was the truth.
Yeah, he can still give you a high one. You
Yeah,
know, a little 10,
facts.
16.
He still be dropping. Yeah, I done heard him on a couple features and shit.
Instagram, he be dropping his little freestyles and
Yeah, I fuck with Luda.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your so you have an album out right now, right?
Yeah. I just dropped the EP in January, and before that I dropped the album called Blue Language 2. That was like in October or September. No, hell nah, I'm lying. It was August.
Okay.
So August I dropped Blue Language 2, and then I dropped And Move With Trust in January.
Okay, so what's your you said what's your favorite song off that project?
Off Blue Language 2?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Probably.
Like if you had to tell somebody, if they like, give me your best song for me to go listen to off that album, what's your go-to song?
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Yeah, it's between Monopoly, Popcorn Player, and Not Like Mine, but for sure, I had to go with Monopoly. I cooked that. I cooked that motherfucker.
You hooked that?
Yeah, and that beat was crazy. Hit Kid made that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I know they watching me. They eat up the drip and they copy me. Your BM been topping me sloppily. I heard you been talking about robbing me. Okay, I be what I'm toppers be. I run in your spot, take over the block, and I play the game like Monopoly. Ain't none of them hot as me. Yeah, they about to copy me.
So what's some, if rap don't work out for you, what's some other things that you would tap into?
Well, rap gonna work for me because I'm a boss.
Okay.
So
I like that. Talk your shit.
Yeah. So like I got the eye of the tiger. I can find talent and I put it to work. I maximize potential. So even when I stop rapping, I'm gonna have my hands in the streets to where I'm gonna know who gonna be the next Drake, who gonna be the next Lil Baby, who gonna be the next whoever. You feel me?
So let me rephrase my question. What is gonna happen for you after rap?
Okay. After rap, see, it's not even just after rap, it's even during, because right now I'm setting myself up just to be a business mogul. You feel where I'm coming from? I'm investing into different businesses that, one, can help me finance the music, but also take care of my family and be able to put other people on and give other people opportunities.
Okay.
You feel me? So I basically just want to be able to help create wealth. I'm already creating my own, you know what I'm saying? Just show the younger generation how to do it, you know what I'm saying? They can do it too.
What's some of the big names that you have worked with up until this point?
Starlito, Primo Rice, Eddie Valero. I got a song with Enchanting, Gucci Mane artist. It ain't came out yet. I got a song with Matt Critter, that's Gucci Mane artist. It ain't came out yet. Tripstar, he went it back. Yo artist. I don't work with a lot of niggas.
So your resume is, you feel me, is big.
Yeah. I mean, I got a pretty decent catalog, and I'm still working. You know, I got more shit coming, so I got plenty of shit. Primo Rice is probably the biggest out of all of them because that song is doing the best out of all my songs. You feel me? So I feel like he got to be the biggest out of all the artists I done worked with because out of all the artists I done worked with, I drop the music. And they all do good, but that song right there, I done made the most. I'm making money off this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I can pay my bills off that song.
Okay.
You feel me?
So what's like a moment in your career that showed you this is what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, you know, sometimes we always go through things in our craft. You feel me? We might.
I had a couple of those.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Elaborate on that.
Just seeing people react to me when I'm on stage, when I'm rapping.
Yeah, that stage feel is a different feel.
Yeah, performing performing is even from when I first started, when I wasn't that good and I had to get better. Like just being on stage, that feeling let me know for sure this is what I'm supposed to be doing because nothing else in the world felt better.
Yeah, I feel that because when I first started comedy, it's like you. I mean, I kind of came at comedy as from a battle rapper point of view.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I write for the reaction.
Gotcha.
So it's like once I start getting them, like it's like I'll write something and it'll land.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Yeah. This
a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
That crowd reaction is a must.
I feel you on that.
So so going further, I see you feel me, you got the gray beard, you feel me, got some gray in your beard, I like that.
Yeah.
So it look like you got a little knowledge on you. What's some gem that you can drop on the youth that's coming up?
Man, I tell the youth, keep going, don't give up. Last thing I ever did was give up, and I never did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here right now, fucking with some real bosses, doing my thing. You feel me? And I'm all the way from Memphis, on the West Coast, doing the show. You feel me? Look at me. So at the end of the day, whatever you want to do, you can do that shit. Apply pressure, game plan, and execute.
Okay, I like that. You dropping gems in here, you feel me? Y'all listen, you feel me? Just keep steady at whatever you're trying to do. Especially if you didn't got a little, you feel me, buzz from what you're doing, keep at it, man. And
surround yourself with people that want to see you win, like-minded people. It'll be niggas around you that act like they want to see you win, but then once you start winning, you start seeing them change. Peep niggas before you start winning. Peep niggas how they come in before you even got it.
Have you ran into a lot of that since you've been in the game?
I wouldn't say a lot of it, but it's definitely came from like people that I ain't never expected to come from.
Man, it didn't be the ones.
Yeah, so it's like it could. I would rather it be 10 motherfuckers that I wasn't as close with than it be this one motherfucker type shit. You feel me? So,
yeah. It's like I could deal with them doing it, but you doing it, it's different.
100%, 100% like that. That's a
like
different
you
level.
You 10 times harder than some people on.
Right, because I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I expected it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But come on now. So yeah, watch who you surround yourself with. Make sure your circle's solid, and make sure they want to see you win. For sure.
Okay. So what's up until this point? What is your biggest moment you could say of your like? What's a moment that you like? That's like that.
Another stage moment.
It gave you that high.
Not the last time I was on stage. Matter of fact, it was when Primo Rice came to Memphis, and I performed our song on stage at the show. And I did another song. I did Spaceship for Memphis. That's a song from In Move We Trust, EP I just dropped, dedicated to my aunt. So when I did Spaceship for Memphis, we were in Memphis, and I had everybody in the room at the end of my song. So it was like that moment right there. Definitely was like that was dinner like my 8 Mile moment. You feel me? Like it was.
The whole crowd got you.
Yeah, I knew then. Like, all right, all the shit I've been doing wasn't for nothing. You feel me? Like it's I'm there. You feel me?
I'm here. I can
I'm
get my point across.
I'm him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I knew it from that day on, and I've been standing on it.
So, does your family support you?
I mean, not that I'm successful yet.
Do they support you?
Nah. Niggas was telling me, man, you need to do something else. I'm like, bro, it wasn't even that they did think I could rap. It was just like, you know, it's a very small % chance that you're gonna be able to make it.
Yeah.
Even if you be the best rapper, have money out of shit, like you still might not make it. So going into it, I've always had in the back of my mind that fuck what they talking about. I'm gonna put my 10,000 hours in.
Hell yeah.
And I'm a bet on myself every time. You feel me? And I ain't lost yet. But as I've gotten more successful, I do see family popping out on some like, oh yeah, you know, I always be here. I always been telling everybody, my cousin, or my nephew. I'm like, all right, cool.
Definitely. You always gonna have them ones like,
it's like that when you shine.
I always knew you could do it, man. I was telling you back when you was.
Yeah, the same niggas that was like, nah, them niggas.
This ain't it.
Hating.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie, my relationship with my family is so funny. I feel like I'm like Slick the Black Sheep, but at the same time, like it's just my generation. My generation, I was like, they all just looked at me one way, like I was supposed to be like the first doctor of the family or the first this or the first that. It's like, and it's crazy because I went to college. I ain't graduated, but like I went to school for music business and business marketing. You feel me? Because I already knew I wanted to do music, but I wanted to learn the business of it before I even was grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm 17, 18, already knowing this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You feel me? So they just didn't see it my way.
Okay.
But I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? I see as a motherfucker.
I see you, man. That motherfucker chain clean. Did that motherfucker spin?
Hell no. I ain't want no spin.
I thought I had to spin the second shit.
Nah, that's doing too much. I had to get the brand though. Live the life at the time.
You feel me?
Nah, I can't do it. Then you know I gotta have a Loco.
You feel me?
You feel me? This was my first one. This was my baby, and then I started my entertainment company a couple years ago.
Speak on that a little bit, because there's a lot of people ain't got that feeling to get a nice chain like that.
Facts.
So what was that feeling of going into the jeweler or going to? How do you even get a chain like that?
Okay, so first thing you do is you find a jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
You make sure they're a good jeweler, and I know motherfucker that's gonna tell you one thing and give you something else, because that happens. Niggas think they got diamonds, nigga. Your shit be CBD. You know what I'm saying? That shit do not bling the right way. You feel me? And the diamond tester gonna let you know. So once you find your jeweler, you build a relationship with him. Okay. I started off coming in just getting little watches, get a ring, and then I was like, hey, you do custom? Yeah, what you need? Shit, got this Loco piece. You know what I'm saying? I told him what I wanted, solid gold, how big, VVS diamonds.
I didn't even notice it got the goon on top. That's
both of them do. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Come on now, that's the brand.
I like that.
Look, and on the shirt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
sure,
it's the brand. You feel me? It's the brand, like this shit for real. So just being able to go in there and do that and, you know, building a relationship, because now I can bring niggas in there to get their ice and you're going to give me a discount over here. Throw me something. You feel me? Like, that's a whole nother... Right, that's another hustle. Right, facts. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, where you get your ice from? Let me take you to them. You feel me?
Hey, how much you got? Love. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah. So, you know, it work out. Me, that's the type of person I am. Wherever I go, I'm going to find out how can I help you, because you're going to help me. I'm not even going to come around there if you want to help me.
No, for real. So,
how can I help you too? Cool. Bitch, we finna make this money together. We finna do it. You feel me? So, that's how you gotta be, man. If you're gonna get you a jeweler, get you somebody you can grow with. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta build relationships. That's what we're doing. Building relationships, networking. That's a part of it. How long have you been rapping?
Man, I've been rapping since I was 6. As far as like just writing raps. You feel me? But as far as taking this serious, shit, I only been taking this serious like investing money into this shit and traveling and all of this shit, actually learning the business of it, probably like the last 7 years.
See, that's what we have to get across the board. It's not when you start, it's when you start taking that shit serious. That's when you actually start. It's when you start buying things to help your craft. When you start paying for features, to work with people, paying for studio time. Paying for, man.
Shit,
I'm a comedian. I be loving the rappers because I be learning from the rappers. It's like, man, I'm like, can I buy your studio? Can I rent your studio? Yeah, okay, yeah, I gotta come at this shit like a rapper, man.
Man, if you a real rapper and you actually plan on being successful, you also gotta be a businessman. Because most rappers that's not businessmen, they gonna get fucked.
Talk about it.
They gonna get fucked. Somebody gonna fuck you out of some money, whether it be the labels, whether it be a platform, whether it be other artists, whether it be the producers. Somebody gonna find a way to fuck you out of your money because you're not a businessman. You gotta be business oriented and know, like, all right, I'm coming in.
No artist has ever been not fucked.
You hear me? Everybody, even me. Shit, I just motherfuckers ain't got me before. You know what I'm saying? So you live and you learn. But at the end of the day, business is business, and everybody not gonna think how you think. Just because you got a good heart and you move righteously don't mean the person you're doing business with is the same way. And they might not even cross you. They might be crossing everybody else in their moment. You got to know who you're standing next to. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Real talk.
I feel that. Because there's a lot of instances, like we might get with people, it's like they one way with you, and they 10 different ways with 10 different other people. It's like, you be standing next to this person thinking they this.
Right.
And it's like they done messed over 10 other people, and it's like now them 10 other people coming. You might get some karma. You
might catch something that ain't got nothing to do with you.
So, tell us a little bit about Memphis. Like, if you took me to Memphis,
right?
Like, what would the day look like? Like, what would you take me to do?
Man, a day in Memphis, honestly, Memphis a whole different jungle from a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
Every hood is a hood. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. Every hood is the same, but Memphis is literally just different, and it's its own environment. Starting off, we just gotta be secure. You gotta always be aware.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Awareness is key in Memphis. You can really go anywhere you want to in the hood, but you just gotta be aware of your surroundings and how you talk to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like say an East Coast dude was to come down the South, they don't really have manners on the East Coast like that. They don't say yes ma'am, no ma'am, nothing like that. We big on manners down there. So
Southern hospitality.
Facts. So an East Coast dude come down there and talk to you, a person in the South may take that shit the wrong way.
Yeah, it's disrespect.
Right, even though that's just how they talk.
Yeah.
That's just how they talk. So if you're not a person from where I'm from that's not well traveled, you're not gonna know that. They bump into somebody from Chicago or bump into somebody from New York, nigga, they might get into it with them just because of how they talk. You feel me?
That's what I was about to ask you, like
Real
cultural
talk.
Differences.
Yeah.
What are some of the cultural differences that you notice? Because it's like when I go different places, I haven't been to Memphis yet,
Right.
but like I've been to like Dallas, I've been to Chicago, and it's like different. It's like different ways that we say things. Like if I go somewhere and I ask for Dr. Pepper, I'm gonna ask for a soda. Do you guys got soda? If they're coming from Chicago, they're gonna say they're gonna pop. You feel me? Yeah. So do y'all have those? Have you noticed those type of cultural differences?
Yeah. And like we got a lot of lingo in the South. You know what I'm saying? Like we say man, like where somebody might say man, we be like man.
That was in Memphis, right?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite artists. You feel me? Terrence Howard, boy.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
Cold, but
3 6 Mafia.
Shit, we got a lot of lingo down there. You feel me? Like it's and that's the South in general. Like Atlanta got their lingo, Alabama got their lingo.
So you stapling that Maine came from that's
Maine is
Memphis,
from Memphis,
right? That's from Memphis. We
Maine
gonna get that shit straight. Maine came from Memphis.
They came from
nowhere else.
Stamped and approved.
Stamped and approved. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Hell yeah, I like that. What about the food? Man, hold it. That's two things we gotta get to: the food and the bitches. Yeah. The food and have you seen the bitch as thick as you seen in Memphis out here?
No.
It's not comparable.
It's not even close.
We ain't got a little something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't saying that.
No comparables.
It ain't like Vegas is full of flatbacks. Nah, it ain't nothing like that. But at the same time, like they just don't make them like how they make booty in the South, nigga. Like that shit in the South different, nigga. Yeah, and it's generational. Yeah, it's just passed down from mothers to daughters, nigga. Like it's different.
Y'all everyday food is Thanksgiving food to us.
Come on,
we only get to eat that shit once a year. Right. Thanksgiving,
soul
Easter,
food is a regular dinner.
Christmas, maybe. You feel me? Y'all get to eat that shit. Macaroni and cheese, baked beans, stuffing, dressing.
That shit is a regular Friday or Saturday or Sunday. That's real talk. That's nothing.
That's why y'all niggas be so fucking strong, corn fed ass niggas.
I think it's something in the air out there because niggas definitely strong as fuck out there. Niggas definitely athletic as fuck from the South.
The strongest niggas I know is definitely from the South.
Yeah.
They be even the littlest. They be.
My granddad got shot 9 times, and that nigga. He just died recently. He got shot 9 times, like before I was even born.
He died from some.
He just died from some. Just some regular old man shit. You know what I'm saying? He just died. He just passed. You feel?
That's what I'm saying. Like it be motherfuckers like that.
This nigga got shot 9 times, nigga. And guess who shot him? My grandma.
Oh my. See.
Pop his.
The women is more gangsters. They don't. He didn't.
Grandma was a gangster, nigga. Like grandma was the truth, nigga. She didn't play this shit. I ain't even ask her why she popped. I just know she did.
You remember the whoopings from her?
My grandma never whooped me. I was her baby.
Oh, you were bad.
I was her first grandchild.
Yeah, I remember the whoopings.
I got whoopings. Trust me, I definitely got whoopings, but my grandma never whooped me. Like she saved me from so many ass whoopings, nigga. Thank you, grandma. Thank you. She saved me from hella ass whoopings. Like my grandma rode for me till the wheels fell off, bro. Like nigga, when I was like young and dumb, going to jail and shit. Nigga, my mama be like, I ain't bailing him out. He need to learn his lesson. My grandma be like, go get that boy. He don't need to be in there. That ain't no place for him. He need to be out here with us. Like grandma always fought for a nigga. Like, and she always used to like that's where I got like my fucking confidence from. My grandma like used to tell me I was the shit.
It be the elders.
From the from a baby, like she was just
As soon as
telling
you
me
came out the
I'm
womb,
special.
he gonna be something.
Right.
He gonna be something.
Come on now.
I can look at his
Come on
hands
now.
and tell he gonna be something.
You heard me? You heard me? Grandma knows.
That's what
Grandma
old
knows.
ladies
What
be.
you
You
talking
feel me?
about?
Look at his feet. He wears 7 men's already. Yeah, he gonna
My
be
little
a
basketball
football player.
player.
Yeah.
He gonna be dunking by the time he
Trying
10.
to tell
Watch.
you, yeah, 2. He gonna be dunking. Yeah, that's my baby. You better not mess with him. So if for the ladies that's wondering, you feel me? Is you single? You feel me? You got your little, you feel me? You got your lady back.
You know, everybody got him a little
Yeah, you
You
got
know
your
what I'm
lady.
saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got him a little, you know,
yeah.
like, yeah. But
But
you know,
do you got some room for some more? Yeah. You feel me?
man, you know what I got wrong, folks? A female with an open mind said they want to do something beneficial.
Oh, you on some poly shit?
Not even poly, man. I'm more so pro business. I can't have no
That's
female
a part of
around me
poly.
that ain't
That's a part of
beneficial. And she got to be beneficial in a way like anybody can cook or clean. I'm talking about like you got good credit. Like let me put this business in your name. Like you feel me? Like if a female ain't coming like that, bro, I don't even want to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Because all you gonna do is distract me from my bigger goal that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get to this big goal that I'm trying to reach. But
you just gonna be a bump in the road.
yeah, you just gonna be a headache that I gotta deal with that I could have not been dealing with. So that's where I live. That's where I'm at with it. Like if you ain't beneficial, you're not gonna be around me. And I got a little, you know, what they call it, a stable. Yeah, I got a little stable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. A little staple in the community.
Yeah. Well, you can say I'm a staple in the community for sure, but I got a little stable of years, you know what I'm saying, where I could just, you know, I brought 2 of them out.
So, in other words, he is still taking the applications, you feel me? So if you want to put your, shoot your shot like Steph Curry,
well, look,
you feel me? He's still in the playoffs, so you still got a chance.
DMs is open, you know what I'm saying? We doing all that. And
let them know your Instagram.
Just know you got to be about business.
Just in case they want to slide, let them know you feel me, Instagram.
At OG Sleepy Loco. You feel me? It would have just been at Sleepy Loco, but somebody took it and they ain't got number like 3 followers, but fuck them, we gonna get them out of here. But for now, it's at OG Sleepy Loco on all platforms. If you on Twitter, go follow me on Funny As Hell. If you on IG, go follow me. My pictures lit, my videos lit. You feel me? And I'm on everything else, you know. Just find me. Yeah, I'm out there. You can't miss me. Sleepy Loco.
Sleepy Loco.
I don't
do
care
you
if
want
you
to shout out your hairstylist? Because you feel me? I like the little low dogs you got.
Shout out BB, man. She got me together. She keep me together. You feel me? Got me looking crispy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my barber, CJ. You feel me? It's a team effort, man. It's a team effort. You feel me?
I go hard for this. How the fuck you winning if you lost to this? Niggas think they own so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed in this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.